breaking news which is coming in after the crushing defeat in Bihar. There's another reality check coming in for Rahul Gandhi. A group of 272 eminent citizens. This includes 16 judges, 123 retired bureaucrats, 14 of whom are former ambassadors, and 133 retired armed forces have now issued an open letter condemning the attempts by the LOP, Rahul Gandhi and the Congress to tarnish the constitutional bodies such as the Election Commission. Let me go across to Pratibha. Pratibha, I believe you have the letter with us. What does it say? Tell us the salient bits about it.
So, Meghna, democracy is under threat. This is a statement that Rahul Gandhi has made ad nauseum, and now you have 272 eminent citizens from across the country showing the mirror to Rahul Gandhi and saying that yes, it is under attack, and it is under attack by you. Here is what the letter says. It's an open letter to him. It says, we the senior citizens of civil society express our grave concern that India's democracy is under assault, not by force but by a rising tide of venomous rhetoric directed towards its foundational institutions. Some political leaders, instead of offering genuine policy alternative, resort to provocative, unsubstantiated accusations in their theatrical political strategy. So it's quite a scathing letter. It goes on to also mention the attempts to tarnish the Indian armed forces by questioning their valor and accomplishments, the judiciary by questioning its fairness, parliament and its constitutional functionaries, and now also the turn of the Election Commission. So this comes amid the Congress party doubling down on its attack on vote chori, and here's what it says. The leader of opposition Lok Sabha has repeatedly attacked the Election Commission, declaring that he has open and shut proof that the Election Commission is involved in vote theft, using unbelievably uncouth rhetoric that what he has found is an atom bomb, and when it explodes, the EC would have no place to hide. And then it goes on to mention that he goes on to make these claims, but there is no proof to it whatsoever. Goes on to say that he escapes his accountability for leveling unsubstantiated allegations, and then it goes on to say that he has gone on record to threaten that if ECs are retired, he will hound them. Yet despite such scathing accusations, there has been no complaint filed by him, along with the prescribed sworn affidavit, as has been asked of him time and again. And then this is an important bit, Meghna. It goes on to say this pattern of behavior reflects what might be called impotent rage, deep anger, born of repeated electoral failure and frustration, without a concrete plan to reconnect with the people. When political leaders lose touch with aspirations of ordinary citizens, they lash out at institutions. Instead of rebuilding their credibility, theatrics replace analysis. This is a part of the letter that has been written, open letter to Rahul Gandhi. The question being, will the Congress party introspect?
Well, Pratibha, thank you so much for joining us. Let's go across to one of the signatories of the letter, S.N. Dhingra. Now, Justice Dhingra is a former judge of the High Court as well, and one of the people who has signed this letter. So, if you could explain to us the reason why you felt it important to write an open letter at a time such as this, pointing out to the leader of opposition that there is a disservice being done by spinning rhetoric without facts.
See, it is not only spinning rhetoric without facts. It is actually now they have come to a stage when they are openly threatening the Chief Election Commissioner and other two commissioners in public meetings by naming them that, you see, it is let the election be over. They were very hopeful that they will succeed. Let the election be over and we shall take revenge. I fail to understand how this can be allowed. This is language of terrorists. You see, if you remember, you see those who had taken part in operation in Punjab, they were chased by terrorists, and some of them were killed. Some army officers and others were killed even after their retirement. You see, this kind of revenge attitude against the constitutional body is very regretful. And tomorrow they may say same thing about Supreme Court judges and High Court judges. If the judgments are against High Court and
Right.
Supreme Court, given by High Court benches and Supreme Court, they will start naming the judges. Okay, you gave judgment against this in this case, and don't forget you have to retire. And once you retire, you will be, you won't be having that much security and that much protection, and we will take upon you.
Absolutely. Which they have said time and again that judiciary too is compromised. Thank you so much, Justice Dhingra, for joining us. He's, of course, one of the signatories of this letter, which has been written, an open letter to Rahul Gandhi, warning him of the fallout of repeatedly undermining and threatening constitutional bodies. Let me go across to Amit as well. Amit, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग हमने ये डेवलपमेंट देखा है, where eminent citizen said कि ये जो धमकियां आ रही है, कभी आ रही है इलेक्शन कमीशन पे, नेक्स्ट आएगी जुडिशरी पे, जजेस पे, कि याद रखना दैट आप जब रिटायर करेंगे, व्हेन वी कम इन पावर वी विल टेक रिवेंज. ये रिवेंज वाला जो एटीट्यूड है उसके अगेंस्ट ये लेटर लिखा गया है.
नहीं, मुझे लगता है जस्टिस ढिंगरा ने एक सही बात कही है, और जिस तरह से जो पहले आप सरकार पर आरोप लगाते हैं कि जो इंस्टीट्यूशंस है उनको खराब कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जिस तरह से इलेक्शन कमीशन पर सवाल हो रहा है, इलेक्शन कमीशन की पूरी क्रेडिबिलिटी खराब करने की कोशिश हो रही है. जिस राज्य में चुनाव अगर वो जीतते हैं तो वो जनता चुनाव जिताती है, लेकिन जहां पर वो हार जाते हैं वहां पर इलेक्शन कमीशन पर सवाल खड़े होते हैं. और कई रैलियों में, कई जगहों पर जो अपोजिशन के नेता इस तरह का बयान दे चुके हैं, चाहे इलेक्शन कमीशन के अधिकारियों को लेकर, कि उनको भुगतना पड़ेगा नतीजा. तो मुझे लगता है कि ये जो चिट्ठी लिखी है, कहीं ना कहीं जो अधिकारी हो या आम लोग हैं उनमें एक अंदर इस बात का गुस्सा है. इस तरह से नतीजे नहीं आते हैं जैसा वो सोच रहे हैं. आप फील्ड में काम नहीं करेंगे, आप चुनाव के दौरान अपने जनता तक पहुंचने का प्रयास नहीं करेंगे. पूरा जो कैंपेन है वो एक दूसरे निगेटिव कैंपेन चला रहे हैं, जिससे जनता कोई लेने देना नहीं है. वोट चोरी वो होता है जिसका वोट कटा हो. कोई ऐसा व्यक्ति बाहर निकल के नहीं आया कि जिसने कहा कि मेरा वोट कट गया इस तरह से या वोट चोरी हो गई. तो आप गलत इश्यूज को लेकर चुनाव लड़ते हैं, चुनाव हारते हैं, और इसके बाद जाकर आप सवाल खड़े करते हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि जो लोगों में नाराजगी है कि इस तरह से एक संस्थान को आप बदनाम नहीं करें, एक संस्थान के अधिकारियों को डराने की कोशिश न करें. और ये जो चिट्ठी है इसी कड़ी में है, करीब 270 से ज्यादा लोगों ने किया है, जिसमें ब्यूरोक्रेट से लेकर जस्टिस है पुराने और जो सीनियर सिटीजन है. तो ये चिट्ठी जो है ये उस बात को दर्शाता है कि लोगों के भीतर इस बात को लेकर समझ आ रहा है, जो बात वो समझाना चाहते हैं कि वोट चोरी, वो गलत बात को लेकर जा रहे हैं. कहीं ना कहीं जिसकी क्रेडिबिलिटी, जिस इलेक्शन कमीशन की क्रेडिबिलिटी पूरी दुनिया में है, उसकी क्रेडिबिलिटी खराब करने की कोशिश है, उनके अधिकारियों को धमकाने की कोशिश है, और इसीलिए ये चिट्ठी लिखी गई है.
जी बिल्कुल. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस अमित, एंड putting the entire issue into context. You have eminent citizens now coming in, and these are ambassadors, judges, they are bureaucrats, IPS officers, all of them coming out and saying, be responsible when you are the leader of opposition. Do not malign our democracy and constitutional bodies. This is going to be the top focus story here on Times Now.